I'm here tonight to express my concern about the mayor of our fine city being a member of the Bloomberg Mayors Against Illegal Guns organization. A lot of people may or may not know about this. This organization was started by Bloomberg in New York City to supposedly combat the possession of illegal guns and running guns from Virginia. He said there's an iron beltway of illegal guns coming from our Commonwealth to his city, and that he doesn't approve of that, and he wants to stop that. However, this organization, this Mayors Against Illegal Guns organization, it's not all that it presents itself as. For example, there have been a good number, more than 40 mayors of this organization have been either tried or convicted on felony charges ranging from extortion, child pornography, thefts with a deadly weapon, influence peddling, and many of these are serious felony offenses, and these people tend to think they have any reason to lecture law-abiding gun owners in Virginia. I find that rather offensive. Now, not all is well with Mr. Bloomberg's anti-gun organization, and it's so bad for him, actually, that he has to provide almost all of the funding from his own pocket, because even though there are quite a few people who would loosely be referred to as anti-gun or whatever, he's still having problems raising money to run this organization. So, fortunately for him, he has quite a bit, and he can afford to fund it himself. There have been over 40 mayors that have resigned their membership from this organization, and originally I printed out the rap sheet of some of these people who have been convicted, and I thought, well, I can't come and read all of that. And so I pared this down. There's only a few of these that I would like to read, a couple paragraphs of what some of these mayors who have resigned have said to Mr. Bloomberg. And then there's only a couple other comments I'd like to make. Mayor Patricia Schnotz of Madeira Beach, Florida, said when she resigned, "I'm withdrawing because I believe that MAIG is attempting to erode all gun ownership, not just illegal guns. And I've also found out it appears that the MAIG has misrepresented itself to the mayors of America and its citizens." And she said this is gun control, not crime prevention. And Mayor Harry Moore, which is one of the mayors that also resigned, said it's simply unconscionable that this coalition under your leadership will call for the repeal of the Shelby-Tyhart Amendment, which helps to safeguard criminal investigations and the lives of law enforcement officers, witnesses, and others by restricting access to firearms trace data solely to law enforcement. So he was very upset that he felt his investigators and his law enforcement officials in his city was being threatened by the actions of this group. Also, Harry Moore resigned his membership and said, "I joined your coalition because it is purported to combat criminal acquisition and misuse of guns, which we all support. However," he says, "it's become abundantly clear that you're using this coalition of mayors to advance a hidden agenda of bringing lawsuits against members of the firearm industry and spreading anti-gun propaganda." Now, anybody that's paid any attention at all knows that recently the United States Congress passed a law preventing these predatory lawsuits. It has nothing to do with reducing gun crime or lowering crime rates. It has everything to do with taking money from these companies and bleeding them dry. And he said, Moore also protested Bloomberg's illegal sting operations, and this is what really gets me, because Bloomberg sent his so-called undercover people here to Virginia to try to entrap employees in Virginia sporting goods stores into making straw purchases, and that in itself is a felony. And in so doing, he didn't only endanger the lives of Virginians, but also our law enforcement officials. And it was so bad that our General Assembly in Virginia passed a law specifically in response to his criminal activity, and our Democrat Governor King eagerly signed that bill. And I see my time's almost up. So, Mr. Mayor, I would really encourage you to reassess your membership in this organization. take a look at their true agenda, and I would urge you to resign forthwith, if you would, please.